Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So a lot of times I see salespeople, they are not that good when it comes to updating CRM deals with the appropriate details. And I don't blame them because for them achieving the sales target is something which is of prime importance. So dealing with data hygiene or keeping the CRM up to date is something which is a lot of times lower down their priority. But there's a way through which you can nudge them or at least let them know that it's important so that whenever they are creating deals or they're changing deals from one stage to another, they ensure that all of the deal details are captured properly, and only then should they be ideally moving a deal from one stage to another. So to do that, HubSpot has a very useful feature which is called providing conditions. So whenever a salesperson, say for example, wants to change a deal from inquiry to qualified to buy, he needs to update a certain number of deal properties, which he would have a good idea of because he's the one who's qualified that deal. And only once all of those are filled can they then move the deal to qualified to buy. Without that, they could not move it. So this then lets them also understand the importance of having all of this updated, and they can do it promptly. So let's dive into it. It's quite an easy process for you to set up, and even for them, it would not take more than a minute to update all the deal properties once they qualify a particular prospect. So to do this, we'll go to objects, click on deals and pipelines. So over here, these are all the deal stages in my portal. They might be different for yours. All you need to do is identify at which stages, what are all the deal properties you need updated. Now for me, for example, for my business, once the appointment is scheduled and the salesperson goes on a call and qualifies them, to move it to qualified to buy, there are certain deal properties which need to be updated so that we know that it was qualified properly. So to do that, I'll hover over qualified to buy. I'll click on edit properties. And over here, if you see, there's a condition, the controlling properties already been set that when the deal stage is equal to qualified to buy. And over here, I now need to define the dependent properties. So without this, the deal won't move into qualified to buy. So for me, in this example, amount would be important, the close date would be important, and the priority. So for your business, there could be different deal properties which would be important. You could just include them over here and then click on save logic. And that's it. That's all you need to do as the HubSpot admin. You've said this. Now I'll just show you how it would reflect for a salesperson when they are moving deal through stages. So I'll create deals. I'll add a deal. So this is how normally your process would look like. I create test deal. I do not enter any of this. Okay. So by default, it's on appointment scheduled. Now, the moment I try changing the deal stage to qualified to buy, it won't allow me to do that because it will first nudge me to update all of these properties. I do that. And only after all of this is done and I click on save. Now, if you see, the deal state changed and all of the property, the close date, the amount, and the priority also, all have been updated. So that's how you do it. That's how easy it is. But this is a very efficient technique to ensure that all your deal properties are updated by salespeople frequently and efficiently. So yeah, hope you found this useful. Thank you.